What is up, my Pixel Party, and welcome back to Let's 100% Pokémon Insurgence. Now, as you can see, I am in Miara Town again, because I decided it is finally time to get some new Pokémon. Well, namely, this one. Because we've been missing it, because we needed a pseudo-legendary, and I finally got it. A Goodra. So we can now get a Delta Coughing. He looks sick. Question. Does he already have a name? He's called Nerd. Electric Flying. Okay. Then there is one more thing. Oh, no, I don't want to go here yet. But yeah, we have a few things to do before we actually continue on with the game. Another one is that we can go back to Sonata City. However, before that, the Pika Taxi. He has a quest for us now. After the 6th gym, he gives you a quest. Yeah, he has an upgrade, but some pieces were stolen. And those pieces, one of them I actually know where it is. We'll be going there in a bit. The other I need to double check. Yeah, okay. The Fire Breather, we can exchange a Druddigon for a Cyndaquil. Now, this is not going to be a Delta Cyndaquil, just a normal Cyndaquil. However, what we care about is the item the Cyndaquil is holding. The Typhlosionite. Then I am quickly going to go to the Poképon, because why not? I'm here anyway. Put in Vulcan just in case it's a nature change, which I don't want. Come on, come on, come on. We didn't get anything. Okay, then I am quickly going to the PC to pick up 2 of my Pokemon. And put the coughing in here. I'm just quickly gonna put this because I have some things to show you. I got a massive comment from Shadow Wolf, I believe, with a lot of names. So we're gonna go through them. First of all, Chameleon for the Delta Scraggy. We got Eruptor for the Snorant. Karakorum for the Bergmite, and I had to actually look this up. Apparently it's a mountain range in India, I believe. I'm not sure, but pretty cool. We got Chimera for the Liepard, Requiem for the Noibat, Abyss for the Clamperl, and actually there were 2 names given for this. Abyss if I'm going to evolve it into a Huntail, and I believe it was Aether if it was going to be Gorbis. Now Abyss is going to be a Huntail, and I will have Aether for the Gorbis later on. In any case, Geodude is named Sentry. Then we have Roach for the Dunsparce, because, of course. Reactor for the Combi. And finally, Nightbloom for the Sunkern. Those are all the names we have for now. Yeah, let's keep Jadis in front for now. Yeah. I'm gonna go and actually pick up the first of the pieces we need to find. Which we're gonna be able to find on the black market, actually. So we can just go here into the tower, down here, through the Perfection Base, which is currently empty. Yeah, we can just waltz in here, and nobody can stop us. On the black market, one of these vendors, I don't remember which one it is. Not this one. Not this one. He does have some Ultra Balls, which I do want to buy. I'm gonna buy some junk, because that is the taxi machine piece. The other piece, I just looked it up. We're not gonna be able to get to yet. We're not at that point in the game. But we will be soon. Next I'm quickly gonna cut here and I'll see you in another town. The town being actually a city, Suntouch City. Because, well, not recording, I got another call from the broadcast tower, meaning we have another mission. Another Delta species. I actually don't know what this mission is. Anywho, we're going for another Delta Pokemon. Okay. Ooh, Delta Solosis. Let me nuzzle. And then throw an Ultra Ball. I actually want to see about something. Okay, I don't think I will be using this Pokemon much. It's pretty bulky and has a great special attack. However, I don't think it'll fit on the team. That was actually quicker than I thought it would be. Thank you for the money. And I'm gonna get back on track and see you guys back at the Dragon Ruins. Okay, I am now in the Dragon Ruins. If you remember the path that was blocked off, I tried to go right past it, and then this cutscene happened. So now we're here. Oh, it's Jiren, okay. This palace is bizarre. Palace? Okay. Such an odd place to have built anything at all. I can't believe people live out here. Why is there a temple here of all places? Ah, our guest of honor has finally arrived. What is this? Show yourself. Who on earth are you? What do you want? You're the one behind all of this, aren't you? Me? Behind everything? What could you possibly mean? I've been researching. I know where the first augur, Adam's crystal, came from. Ooh, we know the first augur's name, Adam. I've looked into Persephone's past, which led me to Zenith and the Infernal Cult, and what he can do. And all of it ties back to you. You've certainly done your research. Are you cultists? Trying to catch a Giratina? A Giratina cult? No. We might look the part, but we're anything but. You've been playing us like pawns. You've been playing me like a pawn. Actually, I know you don't want to hear this, but you weren't part of my plans. You're a minor nuisance at best. A bit part. My intention was for the Infernal Cult to eventually overthrow the first augur and secure the crystal for me. But no, you just had to interfere, didn't you? You just had to play the edgy anti-hero, didn't you? You're evil. I'm surviving. Stay away from me. Don't make me break the crystal. Any more than you already have? But I'll let you go. Your shard is nearly useless to me without the other two. And though I didn't care for you at first, you've slowly become useful. Enjoy your trip home, Jern. You won't remember any of this. But we will. A Giratina cult. Okay, that is quite interesting. I was actually expecting this part to just be, hey, I'm on Route 14, there's nothing here, just 5 trainers, I'll be right back after quickly defeating this. But no, we got lore. I'm happy with the lore. We learned that there's a cult for Giratina, well, supposedly not a cult, but I'm just gonna call them the Giratina cult. Wow! Okay, in any case, 5 trainers to defeat. I'll be right back. Okay, the 5 trainers have been defeated. There's only one thing to do here right now. And then just right here, we can simply grab the TM for Thunder. We will be back here though, once we get our next ability. Actually, I have no clue what is in this house. Nothing yet. But we will be coming back here because you see those statues? Yeah, that is going to be our next ability. But we'll see what that brings. Welcome to Uranus Town. Few things to do here. First thing I want to do is actually heal. And then we have a few items to get here. In this house, the barrel gives us a choice scarf. In this house, we get a King's Rock. And then let me double check my team, because for the next one I need to show someone a Pokemon. Mainly a grass type or a normal Delta type. So let me just quickly grab either of those. I'm just gonna grab the Snorlax instead of, for now, Cage. Because we need to go to this lady, I believe. I can show Forest. We get TM for Shadow Ball. That is actually really useful. Then I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we get the Sunfluorite. It's a hidden item. And I believe those are all the items. So let me quickly get my Muck back. And then let's continue on, because so far that is all that we can do for now, because no, I don't want to go back into the box. Yes, thank you. Let me go. We have some story to get to. That is Zenith. My fellow Tauronites, it's so good to see you again. I've missed Uranus Town so much. It's such a beautiful place. We've missed you too, Zachary. Oh, is that Mrs. Parker? How are your kids? They're wonderful. Jonathan is... I'm sorry. I'll let you get on with it. Thank you. I have something very important to say to all friends here, after all. I'm not sure how many of you have heard, but there's been a nasty sickness going on around Torin. Something to do with Deoxys, I understand. We don't know how bad it is yet. It might even be fatal. But we've seen some of its effects, and believe me, you do not want to come into contact with it. As you know, I work at the library, in tandem with some smart and, trustworthy people. Yeah. Those friends of mine, who are definitely not cold members, have developed a vaccine that will protect you from this virus. We are also organizing quarantine zones, so that anyone who has already been infected can be treated and cared for. My number one priority is the health and happiness of everyone in Torn. I really hope the good people of Uranistan will help me on this journey. We are supplying vaccines in the northmost building of the town. I strongly encourage everyone to sign up for this program, and all of you need to sign up. If you don't, well, we have to assume you're already infected. After all, the virus affects your behavior. Who wouldn't want the vaccine? Unless you're already infected? So, if anyone you know is acting suspiciously, such as speaking against the augur, please report them to us. We will deal with them. Remember, your safety is our priority. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. What is Zenith up to? Let's check it out. Yeah, this building. Okay. Very well, sir. Everything seems to be in order. Now that we have a blood sample, we can organize a time and place for you to get vaccinated. We must ask, sir, have you noticed any of your friends and family exhibit odd behavior? Well, a few of my friends have been acting differently lately. Then we ask that you report them, sir. They absolutely must be vaccinated or quarantined for the safety of Torum. Right. Safety. Your cooperation is greatly valued, sir. How's it coming? Fantastic, sir. We've already examined at least 30 people. I can't believe it was this easy. That stupid child and that foolish old man gave us the perfect excuse to collect the DNA of everyone in Torin, in the region. The old man, I'm assuming they mean Mauld, the guy infected with the Oxys. Uh, Sir, why does the Infernal Cult need the DNA of so many people? Why don't you forget that I said that? Yes, sir. Good. Continue to work and let me know if anyone important shows up. Next in line, please. That is me. I skipped a massive line, but me. Hello, thank you for coming, sir. If you would, I'd just like you to sign. Congratulations! You're the 100th citizen to come sign up. Please come to the back with me to collect your reward. Yeah, definitely the 31st, but oh well. Follow me, please. Hello, Zenith. Mr. Zenith, sir. The kid you asked to see is here. Thank you. You may leave us. Ma'am, I'm very sorry about this, but it's very likely you've contracted the virus. I think I would know. Ma'am, you were caught trying to avoid my team to avoid vaccination. That's very suspicious behavior. There's really only one possibility. I'm afraid you'll have to be quarantined. It's for the good of the region. But you're going to vaccinate me. I won't have the virus anymore. I'm very sorry, ma'am. We just can't take any risks. However, if there's anyone else you know who's in hiding, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement? Oh yes, I can help you. Please don't send me away. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Mrs. Williams. You're doing your region a great service. Just report to my friend at the front desk. Get your shot, give him some info, and I'm sure we can help you stay safe. Pixel, are you familiar with the witch trials? I am. They were a long, long time ago, and since the Augurs rewritten most of the history books, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not. The story stars a young little girl who wanted to learn witchcraft. To avoid getting in trouble for it, she accused other townsfolk of being witches. Those who didn't confess were hanged. Those who did and accused others were allowed to live. The town was a mess within a month. Accusation ran rampant. Everyone threw their friends and family under the bus to save their hides. Some reflection of human nature, eh? I'm pretty sure that actually happened in history, during the time of the Salem witch trials. It's not very heartwarming, but it works for me. It's a very common strategy amongst dictators and tyrants, letting people off the hook as long as they turn others in. They do the work for you, and it works beautifully well. I don't know exactly how this virus works or where it came from, but I'm definitely going to capitalize on its existence. I think I'm done here. I didn't call you in here to monologue. I called you in here to show you exactly why you should be terrified of my cult. Mrs. Williams, please come back in. Have you gotten your vaccination? Yes. Good. We're done here. Stall him while we leave, please. Yes, sir. Beautiful, isn't it? I guess it's hard to tell the difference considering how empty and brainwashed the people of this region already are. But anyways, I'm in a hurry. Have fun, you two. You must be stalled. Zenith has commanded it. Mind control. How fun. Let me show you something else. Let me show you a Mega Delta Gardevoir. Ooh, like an actual singer. Okay, okay. Growl all you want. I'm a special attacker. I don't know what you're getting from that. Bronzong. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. Um, Delta Gardevoir still has the same ability, Lightning Rod, I believe. Delta Bishop, on the other hand, I'll show you that in the next match I'll have on screen. Oh boy. You can double up Destiny Bond? That's annoying. Okay. So far it's been Ghost type, non-Ghost type, Ghost type. I'm still gonna assume Ghost type and go to Luffy. Alakazam. Great. Anywho, I have Crunch. So, goodbye. Yeah, Mega Delta Bisharp is quite the powerhouse. Ooh, we broke the brainwashing. What happened? The last thing I remember, I need to go. Ooh, okay, okay. Anywho, it's already empty. Everybody's already been brainwashed. No! Anywho, I'm gonna go on to Route 15. Now we actually have some things to do here, but first a few trainers. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six trainers, maybe seven. I will be right back. Okay, the trainers may have been defeated, but as you can see, I am no longer on Route 15. I am back in Sun-Touched City because I got another call from this director. Dragon type Pokemon, Dragon Runes, odd color. Ooh, maybe another Delta? We're getting Deltas a lot today. A green Dino. Are we getting a Delta Dino? Yes, okay. Come on. Never mind, it's just shiny. Okay, Nuzzle should not kill. I was a bit scared there because I did not save before encountering this dino, and I do want to catch him. So let me quickly throw an Ultra Ball and hope he stays in. He did not. Come on, please. I would love to have a shiny Pokemon. I don't know if I can use him because, well, not exactly a custom Pokemon. I think it's a custom shiny, but I don't know. It might actually not be a custom shiny, so I might not be able to use it anyway. Stay in the ball, please. Thank you. And that's how you do it. You just ask nicely. With a slightly irritated tone. But you just ask nicely. Okay, how much money are you gonna give me for that? Shiny Pokemon. 4,000, yay! But yeah, no, this is all just a big quest for Latios. Um, yeah. Then let's go back to Town, and we have quite a few things to do on Route 15. Wait, why am I here? This is not Town. Why am I here? What am I doing? Oh, I see. This is spoilers, actually. We're not supposed to be there yet. Luckily, no story triggered. Um, that's my bad. Okay, you guys got a sneak peek into the next city. No, that's where the Pika Taxi is. Yeah, okay. Few things to do. First of all, somewhere around here, we get the second taxi piece. Now, what this means is after we get back to a Pika Taxi, I'll show you guys later, we have the ability to now soar over Torin. Now, I'm not going to make use of that for a while, just because I cannot be bothered. There's a Delta Pokemon up there, but honestly, I don't really care right now. It's not one I'm going to be using a lot. Yeah, okay. Then next up, was it this entrance? Yeah. No, I don't want to fight you. There we go. We get the Magnetite, or however you pronounce that. And then we have one more item here. And another big thing to do. Yeah, because we have this big satellite tower here. Yeah, I actually already accidentally started this mini quest. Let me just quickly grab the flash cannon. Basically, the satellite tower is being hijacked by some sort of weird storm, I believe. Oh. Yeah, you can see it shaking. There is a puzzle here, or at least some puzzles. Second floor, and I think from here we need to do some puzzles. Okay, thanks for the max repel. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to when I get to the top of the tower. And I am now at the top. And the Delta Pokemon we can catch up here is a Delta Cyndaquil. That's actually pretty cool. Ooh, okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna risk a Nuzzle. I don't even know if it has Lightning Run. Okay, okay, just, yeah. I'm not gonna give it a nickname yet. And I believe we can get the Delta Typhlosionite right there. Okay, that is really nice. Then let me just quickly make our way back down. Because I believe there's just one thing left to do. Okay, that is post-game, I remember. Can we just talk to him? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, we get a Water Stone. Please don't. I have no desire to fight you right now. Yeah. Right here. Sketchy Salesman. We can buy some TMs. Pretty good ones. Swords Dance, Power Punch. And let's move on to Amphitrite City. Finally, actually. Yeah. Ah, Pixel, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Pixel, this is Calreath. He's the gym leader of Amphitrite. Nice to meet you, Pixel. You've already met my girlfriend, Diana. She called ahead of time and told me to expect you. Oh, okay. I've been looking all over for you two. I've heard all the stories. Kids who took down a cult. It's a bit embarrassing, really. We gym leaders should really be helping you out. I plan on it. Diana and I would love to join you two, if you're willing. But I can help you out much better by introducing you to someone. When I was younger, I lived in the Aroma region. My best friend and I were accomplished Pokemon trainers, and I guess someone took notice. We were both chosen by Pixie Pokemon. My friend was chosen by Victini, and I, Manaphy. He works for someone else now. I promised him I'd let him know if I found anyone else chosen by the Pixies. I'd appreciate it if you two could see him. He has an interest in you. There's a cave in the lake to the south. Just continue through, you can't miss it. I promise you you're on the same side. You have a common enemy, and he said he had something to give you. Come see me when you get back. I run the gym here, after all. You can have your challenge. You can get your badge, and we can discuss strategy. Sound good? Good. Well, that was a nice conversation he had with himself. I agree. I'm curious, though. I'm going to head into the cave. I know I shouldn't trust him so easily, but if he really was chosen by Manaphy, he can't be that bad, right? You forget that one of us is supposed to betray us for the Infernal cult. Right? I hope. It'd be nice if you could join me, though. Hopefully I'm not walking into a trap. Jeez, we really can't trust anyone, can we? I'll see you in the cave. Okay, we are going to the cave. However, let me quickly double check because I do believe we can get some items here. Far back of the city. Hmm. Wait, here. So, where? There should be something here. Huh. Can I can't go over there. No, I don't. This is a full restore. And this is the team for flamethrower. Thank you. Uh. There should also be Delta Shuckle for a Bulbasaur. I will later on. I didn't even know that. Yeah, okay, we get a Life Orb. Uh, And I think that is all for now. There is another thing in here. Is it this person? Is one of them? No. Okay, upstairs. Okay, we need to catch a level 25 Hypno. I will do that. Actually, right now. Why not? I'll be right back. Okay, I got the Hypno, and I believe I just need to give this to her. Uh-huh. A Macargo Knight. Mega Macargo. I was about to say, why did the Hypno not disappear? But okay, let me quickly grab my God of War. And then it's time for us to... What am I doing here? Head to the Crystal Caves, because there is something special waiting for us there. I can tell you that much. And I don't want to end the episode until that has happened. So, let's check out what the Crystal Caves are all about. Sorry, Swana, I do not want to deal with you. I actually want Jadis in front. Because I want to level Jadis up some more. Okay, first things first, I'm going to defeat trainers in here until I encounter Story, so I will be right back. And we have Story. I had to do some puzzles, a strength puzzle and a Tesseract puzzle. Really nothing hard. But anyway, Story. There's not much further. I can see the end of the cave up there. Wait. You two, kids. Are you the ones I'm supposed to see? Who is this? You know, back in my day, you had to be an adult to go on adventures. But then again, you were an adult at 14. Things change, I suppose. Nora, Pixel. Those are your names, right? Who wants to know? You might want to be more careful, youngster. That answer was as good as a yes. I don't think it was. You might know me, but it doesn't particularly matter who I am. Plus, we've been less than cautious in the past, and it didn't end well. I shouldn't be talking to you about this, for goodness sake, you're kids. But I trust Calreath. If he says you're ready, then I won't say who I am. However, I will explain what I stand for. Then I'm going to give you a parting gift. It'll help, trust me. I work with a very selective group of trainers who guard a very old secret. You see, you're not the only ones who's opposed to these cults. When it comes to legendary Pokémon, especially ones like Dialga and Palkia, reality becomes less concrete. Dialga has been known in the past to mess with time, causing events that weren't supposed to happen. But not everything they do is accidental. One Pokémon sits above all others in the Hall of Origin. Arceus granted some of the strongest trainers from all over the earth and even from different times to guard its most prized possession. A crystal, one with enough energy to make and remake worlds. A crystal? Like the one the Augur has? Had? The one and only. It has unthinkable power. And Damien shattered it. Nice going, Damien. We faked our deaths. We couldn't guard the crystal 24/7 and still live publicly. We were to guard it while Arceus sleeps, so that no one person could ever hold such power. I lied. I pretended I was corrupted and lost, and abdicated the throne of the Aroma region to join them. I think the Aroma region is from a different game by the same developer, but I am not sure. Stephen Stone faked some bizarre death with his Metagross site. Stephen Stone. Okay. Our leader simply stopped visiting Mount Silver. Oh, it's red. Oh, it's red. Okay, haha. We gave up everything to guard this crystal. Arceus gave us this task. Clearly, it was a big deal. And we failed. It wasn't the first Augur's fault. It was ours. He was charming and convincing. The crystal could be used for good, he said. The cults had to go. It was for the best of Tauren. We agreed. Who wouldn't? Then he lost. And now the crystal is shattered in the hands of humans. Kids, there are forces, one in particular I'm thinking of, that could be way more dangerous than the cults should they get their hands on this crystal. You two weren't chosen by Pixel Legendaries. Except for the creation Pokemon, the legendaries of this world were made to serve Arceus, and most remain loyal to it. The Pixies in particular are its messengers. They weren't the ones who chose you, if you catch my drift. Arceus chose us. That is pretty neat. You two are already fighting the cults. I won't ask any more of you, but I just wanted to impress upon you the importance of that crystal. It must be returned to this cavern. We're able to defend it. Jern has a shard, so does Rukra and the virus he created. Beat the cults by all means, but they can be defeated any time. If she gets her hands on these shards, reality as we know it could end. I digress. I didn't call you down here for gloom and doom. Nora was wrong. Mew didn't join you to protect you. It stayed away so you could grow stronger in its absence. You had lost your memories, remember? Poor choice of words, really. You lost your memories, remember? Poor choice of words. You needed to redevelop your battling skills all over again. But now I think you have proven yourself. There's a visitor here for you. An old friend just across the lake is waiting for you. I forgot to save. I don't care. I forgot to save, but I don't care. It's Mew. He's back. And we don't get to use him. Save. I am so upset we don't get to use him. Okay, thank you. Lumberry, really? I'll just nuzzle again. I'm gonna keep nuzzling until... I can coach him. I'm really upset that we cannot use Mew, because Mew is a staple of this story. Unfortunately, Mew doesn't have an alternate form we can use. Some legendaries will, for example, the armored Zekrom we saw. We are allowed to use that. And we will. In the far future. The actual far, far future. Okay, now to just throw a massive amount of balls because it's still a legendary Pokemon. Unless Mew, my partner, my buddy, can you please stay in the ball? And that's how you do it. Just ask nicely. Just ask nicely. I'm not gonna name you, but I want to use you, but I cannot. I am upset. I am very, very upset. However, that is where I'm going to end the episode. A lot has happened. We found out what the power is of the Infernal Cult. They can brainwash people. And even more importantly, we caught Mew, our first legendary. One we are not allowed to use. I am upset. Oh well, in the next episode, we are going for a 7th gym badge. I'm sorry, I'm still upset by the fact that we cannot use Mew. Any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.